just letting your legs release, opening out with your shoulders and your chest. And just roll your shoulders a few times, forwards and backwards. And then just rock a little side to side on your sit bones. And find that you're in the best comfortable seated position for yourself. Remember, if sitting cross-legged isn't your thing at the moment, then just feel free to have your legs straight out in front of you, or feel free just to sit back on your heels. That will be fine. And if you're happy to, just shutting your eyes, going inside, and taking a nice long deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Take a nice long deep breath in and all the way back out. Take a long deep breath in and all the way back out, slowing that breath rhythm down. Take a long deep breath in, go right to the top of your inhalation this time. Draw down your chin and let's hold on to your breath. Then raising your chin back up and slowly breathing all of the way back out again. Take a long deep breath in, go right to the top of your inhalation. Lower down your chin, holding on to your breath. And then raising your chin back up and slowly breathing all of the way back out again. Take a long deep breath in. And this time breathing all of the way back out and go right to the bottom of your exhalation. Keep breathing out. Lower down your chin and holding your breath out. And then raising your chin back up and breathing in. And breathing out. One more time. Go right to the bottom of your exhalation. Breathing out just a little bit more. Lower down your chin and holding the breath out. And then raising your chin back up, breathing in. And breathing out. Take a deep breath in. And breathing out. And just feel the breath is a little deeper than when we started. It's a little bit stronger, coming in and out of the body. Next time as you breathe in, raising both of your arms high above your head, squeezing your head a little. Take a breath in. On your out breath, you're rotating your upper body. Breathing in, bring it to the middle. Breathing out, rotating your upper body. Breathing in back to the middle. And now breathing out, lowering down your hands. Carefully moving yourself forwards and up into your knees. And settle yourself back down upon your heels. Now lifting your chin. Let's start to gently pull your body up and along the ground. Elbows in, shoulders are down. Let's curl the toes, sending your hips back and taking your head down through your arms. Drawing forwards into a plank. sitting all of the way back to your heels. As you draw along the ground, breathing in, elbows in, shoulders down. As you send your hips back, breathing out and pulling up through your belly. Breathing in as you draw forwards to your plank. And breathing out, bending your knees and sitting all of the way back. Breathing in to draw your body up and through. And breathing out, pull up through the core as you send your hips back. Breathing in, draw forwards to a strong plank. Breathing out, bend your knees and sitting all of the way back. Breathing in as you pull your body up. And breathing out, send your hips back and your head down. Breathing in as you draw forwards to a strong plank. And breathing out, bending your knees and sitting all of the way back. Breathing in, draw your body up. Breathing out, sending your hips back and your head down. Breathing in, draw forwards to a plank. And breathing out, bending your knees and sitting back. One more time. Breathing in as you draw up. And breathing out this time, staying in the down dog for me. And walking off a little. Drawing from one heel to the other. Pulling the belly right up underneath you. Spreading your fingers nice and wide to the earth. And in particular, notice that your middle fingers pressing straight upwards and your hands are spread really wide into the ground. And as you roll the hips a little from side to side, just notice how your body feels today. And then leave your heels a little further back to the ground. Walk your hands slowly back in towards your feet, just letting the body hang. And then bend your knees a little, slowly unrolling. Coming all the way back up to the ceiling with your arms, clasp your fingers together. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, activating your waist. And let's let the arms draw up and over. Breathing in, draw it back on up. Breathing out, activate your waist and take that lovely bend out from your waist. Breathing in as you draw back up. Breathing out, letting your arms all of the way back down. Okay, step to the top of your mat for me. Hands in at your heart, relaxing your shoulders. Let's take a breath in as we raise both arms, looking up. Breathing out, open your body, fold forwards, bend your knees where you need to. Breathing in, step back with your right leg, take your knee down to the floor and come up into your fingertips. Breathing out, step back with your left foot and hold into a plank. And breathing in, come down to your knees, your belly, your chest. Breathing out as you gently rise to up dog, elbows in, shoulders down. And breathing in to slowly lower. Curl the toes, engaging with your core. Breathing out as you push the plank and back off into a downward dog. Breathing in, stepping your right foot through to the top of your mat, lifting the chin and releasing the toes. And breathing out as you step your left foot through and gently fold to your legs. Breathing in, pull up through the belly, open the chest, gaze up to your thumbs. Breathing out, hands back into your heart. Breathing in, raise both arms. Breathing out, open your body and fold on forwards. Breathing in, left leg stepping back. Take the knee down to the floor and lifting your chin. Breathing out, right leg stepping back and hold to a strong plank. Breathing in, come down to your knees, your belly, your chest. And breathing out as you draw to an up dog, elbows in, shoulders down. Breathing in as you lower, curl the toes, engage the core. Breathing out as you push to plank and back off into your downward dog. Breathing in, left leg stepping up, lifting the chin, releasing the toes. Breathing out, right leg stepping up unfolding. Breathing in, pull up through the belly, open the chest, gaze to your thumbs. Breathing out, hands to your heart. Breathing in, let's raise both arms. Breathing out, open your body and fold on forwards. Breathing in, right leg stepping back. Now keeping the knee up off the ground. Turning your body open to the left and raising your left arm. And just taking a couple of breaths there, in through your nose, out through your nose. And then gently let down your left elbow to your left knee. Take your right foot flat down onto the floor behind you. Bring your right arm back and let's look back over your shoulder, tucking the tailbone slightly under. Okay, and I'm going to give you an option today. Either stay here, or if you can come completely into extended side stretch, bring your right arm over and take your left hand to the floor in front of your foot. And then gazing up towards your right hand. And take a couple of breaths there. In through your nose, and out through your nose. And then gently turn your body around. Hands either side of your foot, turn your back foot and step your feet together behind you. And let's come down upon your knees, your belly and your chest. Now coming out a little bit wider with your feet behind you. Just going to wake the back up a little bit here. So if you'd like to take your right arm across the top of your mat, bring your left fingers down to the side of you. Taking a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, gently rise up onto your forearm. And gently start to twist a little so you're looking over your shoulder. Now try and keep your hip bones on the ground. And as you look over your shoulder, maybe you can see your left foot. Maybe you can see the space between your feet. And then gently bring it back round. We're going to swap sides. Taking down your fingers down to the floor, right fingers to the floor, deep breath in. On your out breath, raise gently up onto your forearms, start to look over your shoulder, your right shoulder. Relax the shoulders away from your ears, try and relax your hips on the ground and see if you can see your right foot or maybe the gap between your feet. And then gently bring it back on round. Let's take the hands beneath your shoulders and breathing in, coming to your up dog. And breathing out, lowering yourself all of the way back down. Curl the toes, engaging your core. Breathing in as you push to a strong plank and back off into your downward dog. Breathing in, step your right foot through, lifting your chin, releasing your toes. Breathing out, step your left foot through and folding. Breathing in, pull up through the belly, open the chest, gaze to your thumbs, and breathe out, hands to your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, open your chest and fold the body forwards. Breathing in, left leg, stepping back. And let's turn open towards the right, keeping that back leg lifted, knee up off the ground. Nice steady breath here, in through your nose, out through your nose. As always, being nice and light in the hand that's on the floor, and try to draw your fingers a little further towards the ceiling. Okay, now let's release your right elbow to your right knee. Take your back foot down to the floor and draw back your left arm, looking back over your shoulder. And again, today this might be enough. Okay, we're thinking on opening up that front knee. If you can draw back out your left arm, take it above your head, and then maybe taking your right hand down towards the floor and looking up towards your hand. And again, couple of deep breaths here, in through your nose, out through your nose. And then let's gently turn the body around. Hands either side of your foot, turn the back foot, and step the feet together behind you. And then adjust just slightly to come softly down upon your knees. Now I'm just going to take in a little bit of work for your glutes here. Okay, so relax out your shoulders, looking slightly ahead, and pull up on your bottom rib. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, extending your right leg, push out through your toes, raise the leg up, and then breathing in, draw the knee back in. Now switching to your Pilates breathing. So as you press back, breathe out through your mouth, navel back to the spine, breathe in as you draw back in. Breathing out, extend your leg away. Breathing in, draw the knee back in. Trying to keep your hip bones on the same line. Trying to drop back your shoulders away from your ears. As you extend the leg back, breathing out, belly pulls up. And breathing in as you draw back on in. Again, breathing out to press the leg away. Breathing in as you draw back on in. Again, breathing out to push away, belly pulls up. Breathing in to draw back in. Again, breathing out, press that leg away from your body. Breathing in. And again, this time staying on the same leg. Breathing out, lift. Breathing into lower. And if you can, take out your opposite hand to the side. Okay, balancing on the two corners. Lifting the leg, belly pulls up. Breathing into lower. Breathing out, lift the leg, belly pulls up. Breathing into lower. Again, engaging the core to lift. Breathing into lower. Breathing out to lift. And lower. Two more there. Breathe out to lift. And lower. And on the tail end of that last one, bend the knee, reach back round and see if you can take hold of your foot with your left hand. Take a couple of breaths there. Breathe in and out. Really working into the core and balance. And then letting that leg down. Swapping to your left leg. Extend the leg away. Breathing out to lift and lower. Again, belly pulls up as you lift and lower. Opposite hand to the side if you can. Lift and lower. And again, bottom rib pulled up. Try not to let any sinking start to happen in the lower back. Draw the shoulders back. Keep your gaze slightly ahead. And lower. Again, belly pulls back as you lift and lower. Again, breathing out to lift and lower. Pull up into your core, squeeze the backside and lower. Good, one more. Hold it up, bend the knee, reach back round, take hold of that foot. Good, take another couple of breaths here. Breathing in and out. Again, breathe in and out. And let that leg go. And come all the way down onto your belly. Alright, now we're going to reach back round. Going into what we've just been working into. And you can still do one leg and then the other. Okay, but if you feel that you can go for both, this will become a little bit more intense than it was a moment or so ago. Okay, we're tilting the pelvis forwards, squeezing the backside tight. If you can, lift the thighs a little. Okay, if you're doing one leg, that's cool. And breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. And if you're doing one, swap for me now. If you're doing both, and it feels good to coming up and opening up the body. Alright, just preparing our body for working into camel posture later. So it's just all about opening up the front and back of your body today. And then letting it down. Let the legs go, hands underneath your shoulders. Breathing in and stay. Breathing out, staying in that cobra forming. Just relaxing your shoulder blades down into your back, opening your collarbone, relax your buttocks. And let's lower it all the way back down. Okay, curl the toes, engaging with your core. Push to a strong plank. and back off into your downward dog. Okay, now stay here. Okay, now you can either walk off a little on the spot or move your feet together and come into happy dog. Whereas we're moving the hips from side to side with the feet a little bit closer. And you're just trying to wag your bottom, wag your tail a little. Okay, moving hips, using the core, using the oblique muscles. Don't worry if the heels aren't on the floor, you can still do this. Okay, now stepping forwards with your left foot, lifting the chin, releasing the toes, and then stepping forwards with your right foot. And let's take a nice deep breath in, all the way back up, and breathing out, hands back in towards your heart. Breathing and raise both arms, and breathing out, open your body and fold on forwards. This time I'd like you to step back with your left foot, leaving your right foot at the top. Bend the knee deep in towards your armpit, and we're coming up into preparation of Warrior One. So really using the hamstrings and the glutes of the right leg, drawing your body to square off towards the front end of the mat as well as you can. Breathing in, turn your palms. As you breathe out, raising both arms and looking up between your hands, or squeezing your face a little with both arms. And again, taking that breath in through your nose, out through your nose. Come a little bit deeper into that knee if you can. And now let's open it up into Warrior Two. Gazing along the centre of your right hand. Tuck your tailbone under a little. Squeeze your shoulders open a little, and always just check out that back arm is doing what your front arm is also doing. Come a little bit deeper. Keep breathing in through your nose, out through your nose, and we'll come to reverse. Now we're reaching towards your back leg, arching it all the way back. Look up towards your hand. If you're feeling strong today, straighten that front leg. If you're feeling good in balance today, lift up your front toes. Hold into that deep stretch into your waist. And then bend the knee. Cartwheel your hands all the way down to the floor. Turning the back knee, letting the back knee down gently to the ground. Now coming into a little bit more hip opening here. So I'd like us to open up the front foot, the right foot, 45-degree angle here, and then placing both of your hands to the inside of your foot. Now as we gently let the body come down on the inside, try and relax the shoulders. Now you will know exactly how this feels and whether it's appropriate to go any further. Okay, if it isn't, stay as you are. So some of you might feel that you'd like to take your foot across, place it on its edge, taking your right hand beneath the right calf, and then lowering your chest downwards. So your throat would come a little bit closer towards your big toe. But again, as always, you know how this feels. Please don't try and push it further than you're happy with. And then let's gently draw the body back on up. Walking that foot a little bit further out to the side, and we're going to come back a little higher into a deeper hip flexor stretch. So we're rolling open the shoulders. Okay, we can gently start to raise your arms. Now if that's enough today, or you prefer to take your arms apart, you could look up. Alright, if your balance is a little off today, look forwards. Some of you might be able to open back a little bit further, going into the deeper of the hip flexor stretches, coming towards your crescent moon. And then gently and slowly drawing yourself back down and moving off onto that back knee and just drawing back your toes on that front leg. Alright, preparations of splits position. Okay, so we're arching back through the spine, drawing the shoulders and the chest open, and we're pressing from the centre of the chest downwards. And breathe, trying to get that back line a little bit stronger. Okay, trying to find a little bit more movement in your lower back posture. Alright, now bring the body all the way back up for me. And we're going to come up into your camel. So I'd like you to take your hands back towards your lower back, or you're reaching and holding onto your elbows. Either way, as we start to lift up to open the body backwards, I want you to feel that the very bottom part of your body stays vertical, and then as we lift up, we're lifting to come up and open without condensing the lower part of your back. We want to feel that we're stretching away from the lower part of your back. So let's take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, offer your chest up towards the ceiling. Okay, and if this is enough and you don't want to take your head back, absolutely stay here. Another deep breath in, and as you breathe out, maybe open your throat and look back. Maybe you're reaching for the back of your legs, or maybe you're taking your heels. But wherever you're getting it to, be comfortable and know that you're in a stable position for yourself today. And then gently draw your chin towards your chest, engaging with your core. Come all the way back up to kneeling, sliding your hands forward, spread out your fingers. Curl the toes and push up into a nice high, long down dog. Okay, now any time on this next little mini sequence that we're using here, if you need to take yourself to the floor, please do. Okay, there's quite an intense little arm sequence coming up. So if you'd like to take your right leg high to the ceiling and bend the knee a little, pointing the toe back. If you can, looking all the way back up towards your belly. Trying to keep your upper body squared to the mat. And just maybe opening up a little from that right hip. Now take down the right leg and lock it to the bone just above your left heel. Draw forwards into a one-leg plank, looking forwards. And again, really strong connection here with your core. Try not to let your hips drop. Try and feel that that core is still working for you. The gaze is forwards here, long neck. Alright, now drawing back up again. Take that right leg up high, down dog split. And now draw your right knee towards your right elbow and hold. Hovering your plank. Breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. And now let's take that right leg underneath your body. Try and reach it towards your left hand and take your back heel down to the floor. Raising your left hand and looking up towards your thumb. Really pulling up into your waist, into your fallen triangle. Deep breath in through your nose, out through your nose. And then taking down your left hand. Bring your right knee to your right wrist and then slide your back leg away. Preparation of pigeon. So we're opening up the knee, and today, if you would like to take your pigeon to resting, taking your hands down to the floor and lowering your forehead onto your fingers. And if that is enough for you today, please stay there. For those of you who'd like to bring the back leg up, okay, just have a little check back that it's not wandering out to the side. That it's nice and in alignment with your body. Holding onto the foot if you can and drawing your shoulders around. Okay? So feeling the quad stretch, we're feeling a little bit of hip work coming in on that right leg. If anybody does want to take it further into the back bend, you're reaching around for the elbow to loop around the front of your foot. Then from there you can take that hand straight back and maybe just find the fingers today Or lean back a little bit and see if you can find your big toe, and then bring yourself back around so you're holding on to your big toe. Alright, but wherever you want to get to today, again, be safe with your body, okay, and just enjoy that stretch, okay. And we can let go. And from here, I'd like you to bring that back leg all the way around and sitting into your seated twist posture here. We're going to bring that leg over. If you do find that's uncomfortable, feel free to straighten out your right leg, okay? Taking your right hand towards your left knee, hugging your knee in towards you, sitting your body up nice and tall, looking over your shoulder. And again, sitting with it for a breath or so, and then if you want to move it on, you can maybe take your elbow to the far side of your knee, or you could go underneath your knee and find your fingers and draw your body around. And then let's untangle the body, untangle your legs. Have them straight out in front of you. And we're going to work towards your roll back. Alright, now if anybody is using a band or using a cushion behind their back for this one, okay, have that ready for your practice. Rolling open your shoulders. Now let's take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, feel that you're drawing your ribs down in towards your hips. Go back and just stop there halfway for me. Breathing in, and then as you draw back on up, breathing out, drawing up tall, rolling the shoulders open and back. Again, deep breath in. As you breathe out, draw your ribs down in towards you. Breathing in, and then breathing out, gently drawing up. Now halfway might be enough today, in which case carry on. Deep breath in. For those of you going back a little bit further, let's go down so we start to imprint the lower back, breathing in at the bottom, and then breathing out, engaging the core, drawing up, trying to keep those shoulders as relaxed as possible. Breathe in, ribs widen. As you breathe out, working your way down through your back, breathing in, breathing out, and engaging with your core, drawing all the way back up, nice and tall in your seated position. And deep breath in. As you go back, breathing out. Breathing in. As you come back up, breathing out, drawing up nice and tall. Take one more here if you can. Breathe in and out. Breathing in and out. And sitting up nice and tall. Okay, if you'd like to gently draw your legs in underneath you, we're going to roll over onto the edges of our feet and either step or lightly hop back into your downward dog. So pulling in and under, gently roll over, either hop or step back, all the way back off into down dog for me. Okay, now taking your right hand underneath your body, now taking hold of either your left knee, your left shin, okay, your ankle, whatever you can reach. Inside arch is a bit easier, outside arch is a little bit harder. Then you're looking underneath your left armpit, taking in that back stretch. Deep breath in through your nose, out through your nose. Let's place our hand back down to the floor. Step your right foot through to the top of your mat, lifting your chin, releasing your toes. And then stepping your left foot through. And let's take a nice deep breath in as we come all the way back up. Breathing out, hands back in towards your heart. Breathing and raise both arms for me. Breathing out, open your chest and fold the body forwards. Breathing in, right leg stepping back. We're leaving that left leg at the top of your mat. Bring that knee deep in towards your armpit for me. And then as we draw up, coming up into preparation of Warrior One. Rolling back your shoulders, opening your collarbone. Breathe in, turn palms. And as you breathe out, raising both arms. Pulling on up, either look between your hands or look towards your thumbs. Drive your body a little bit deeper into the feet, but try and be equal with both of your feet in your balance. And deep breath in and out. And deep breath in. As you breathe out, Warrior Two. Let's open up the back hip a little. Tuck the tailbone slightly under. Squeeze the shoulder blades slightly towards each other. Gaze along the center of your left hand, but also be aware that your right arm is in complete mirror image to your left arm. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, reach and reverse your warrior, looking up towards your upper hand. Okay, now again, see how you feel. You can either stay or start to straighten up that front leg. Again, if it's still feeling good, lift up your toes on your front leg, really challenging your balance. And deep breath in. As you breathe out, cartwheeling your hands all the way down towards the floor. Turning your back foot and popping your knee down upon the floor. And let's turn open your front foot, placing both of your hands to the inside of your foot. So coming towards your lizard posture. Just relaxing out your shoulders a little. As you ease down, you're coming down from the center of your chest. And just again, enjoy that breath. In through your nose, out through your nose. And again, if you want to stay here, okay, or move away if you don't want to stay there, okay, but if you want to take it deeper, you could work your foot across, and then taking your left hand beneath, and then from there lowering your chest, your throat, downwards towards your foot. And then let's gently move it back on up, working your foot a little out to the side again. And let's come up into that deeper of our hip flexor stretches. So we're raising both arms again, either looking up towards your thumbs, or if you can, opening it back, or if your balance feels a little bit strange today, looking forwards. And then slowly bring it back down again. Moving on to the hamstring and calf stretch. So drawing the toes back. Alright, just settle. And just always be aware, if you've got a tightness behind the knee, don't try to push it further. Alright, try and work around. Alright, maybe there's a reason for that at the moment. Okay, so just go into where you can hold it. Think about drawing the toes back a little bit more maybe. Think about arching the spine a little bit more, but maybe keeping the knee bent. If you can, you're pressing a little from the center of your chest downwards. And then drawing the body back on up. Let's bring the knees in together. And we're coming up again into your camel posture. Alright, so if you're nearly there to your heels, maybe try this time around curling the toes so that the heels are a little higher. Alright, again, sometimes it just gives you that incentive to go open. Maybe you go to a place where, is a little bit deeper than you did before. Alright, but know that it's right. Know that it's comfortable for you. So opening up your chest, either holding and supporting your lower back, or holding onto your elbows. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, you're offering your chest up towards the ceiling. Another deep breath in, opening the throat if you can. And then maybe you're reaching along for the back of your legs or taking your heels. And then drawing your chin in and engaging your core, coming all the way up through the middle. Bring the hands forwards to the ground, spreading out your fingers, curl the toes, pushing up into a nice high down dog, and then lowering those heels back in towards the floor as far as they'll go today. Let's raise the left leg up nice and high. Bend the knee a little and open at the hip. Again, being careful to keep your upper body squared to the mat. Take a little breath here, in through the nose, out through your nose. And then take down the leg, lock the big toe, the toe next to it to the bone above your right heel, and come forwards into your one leg plank. Good strength in both legs. Alright, squeeze the knees together, inner thighs together, looking forwards. Breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. And then coming all of the way back up, go into high down dog split. So send that leg up straight for me, so really pushing up through your toes. And now bring through your left knee to your left elbow and float your plank. Okay, then we'll take that leg through and take it up towards your hand. Draw back down your right heel to the floor and raising now your right hand up, coming into fallen triangle. Really again, pull up through your waist. Feel that strength through those 2 points on the floor and just a little bit of assistance from the foot on its edge. And bring your hand back down, taking through your left knee towards your left wrist and sliding your right leg back again. Alright, so coming down in towards your pigeon. So if you wish to take your pigeon right down to the floor, okay, and stay on that position, that would be great, okay. We can, from here, have a little check back. Check that back leg isn't going out too much. Train it back in if you need to. And then if we'd like to, we can pick up that back leg. Alright, now again, see how that's going for you today, how it's working for you today. If you feel that you can reach around, taking around your elbow, and then you can reach back round and maybe take your fingers, or reach it over a little bit further so you can find your big toe. And then again, you should feel you're getting a little bit deeper of a quad stretch here. Alright, so try and breathe. Breathe into the area that you can feel is the most tense for you. Just try and let the body go. Okay, we'll let that leg gently down again. And we'll bring it all the way around and place it over the top. So again, if you would prefer to straighten out your left leg at this point, that would be fine, okay? We can take our left arm in towards our right knee, hug the knee in towards your chest, drawing your height through your spine, looking over your shoulder. And again, just notice how that feels. If you think you can go further, take your elbow over, come into your half prayer. Or if you think you can bind today, you're going in and under, find the fingers and draw your body around a little bit more. Let's gently untangle the body. Now let's let go of the legs and take them about as wide as your mat. Equally on this position you could sit with your legs crossed in front of you. You're going to work up into the saw. Alright, so hopefully you have a little room to either side of you. If you don't, do all of this with your arms across your chest. Now just to remind you, when we take positions like this, we really want to work the back and the core and the abdominals. It's not an exercise for the shoulders, neither is it a flexibility exercise for the hamstrings. Those are just bits that are going to come in, Alright, so really think about how you're turning, how you're moving, and try and move slowly and deliberately from your core if you can. So let's lengthen through with your fingers. Take a breath in through your nose as you rotate your upper body. As you breathe out, engage your core and just gently draw your body across. Breathing in as you draw your body up. Breathing out, engaging your core as you come to the middle. Breathing in as you turn. Breathing out, gently draw your body over and across. Breathing in, draw back up. And breathing out, engaging your core back to the middle. Breathing in to turn the upper body. Breathing out, over we go. We're lifting that arm right up behind you if you can. Breathing in, use your core to bring you up. Breathing out, use your core, your back strength to bring you back round to the middle. Breathing in as you turn. Breathing out, engage the core to take you over. Breathing in, draw the body up. Breathing out, engaging the core to bring you back. Now, let's try with the arms across your chest, everybody. Breathing in, turning the upper body. Breathing out, flexing from your waist to take you over. Breathing in as you draw your body up. Breathing out, engaging the core to the middle. Breathing in, turning your upper body. Breathing out as you flex from your waist. Breathing in, draw your body up. Breathing out, engaging the core. You can do another set with your arms here, or if you want to work it harder, take your fingers just by your ears. Breathing in, turning your upper body, and breathing out as you flex over your thigh. Breathing in, draw your body up, use your core strength. Breathing out, engage with your core to bring you to the middle. Breathing in, turning your upper body. Breathing out and flexing from your waist. Breathing in, draw your body up. Breathing out, engaging the core as you come back to the middle. Letting your arms down. Now crossing your legs, and again, either just very gently pull over and step back, or hop back if you can. So pulling the feet underneath, little hop, and back to your downward dog. And this time, let's take the left hand to reach for your right ankle. Okay, your knee, your shin, whatever you can reach towards today. And then look back up to the ceiling. And then taking your hand back down to the floor. Then step the left foot all the way through. Lifting your chin, releasing the toes back. Let's step the right foot all the way through and folding onto your knees. Take a nice deep breath in, all of the way back up. And breathing out, hands coming back in towards your heart. Alright, letting your arms down, rolling your shoulders back. Okay, now we're going to come up into a couple of balances. Okay, today we're going to use your tree, your dancer, and then your flying pigeon today. Alright, now we'll take it down to balancing if anybody wants to try that, okay? Or you could remain in standing today. So first of all, again, always again, listen to your body, alright? So don't feel that you have to complete everything, alright? So just be aware of what's going on with your body. We're going to start by picking up the right foot and placing it either to your calf, okay, or above your knee. And hands in at your heart. Okay, now if your balance is good, let's raise your arms. You could take your right hand back behind your left if you can, wrist wrap, keeping your chin lifted. And then let's release down your right hand. Gently lifting that leg and pressing it up and away from you. Bring back through your leg and place it halfway down your left leg. Now sending your hips back. So again, it's a similar position to that we were using when we were on the floor. If this is far enough today, stay. If you can take the hands in front of your heart, take it down so that your toes are starting to draw around your triceps. And then if you want to land your pigeon, take your hands down to the floor, take your toes around your tricep and lift up the back leg and hold out into a balance. And then placing the back foot down, coming all of the way back up. Let's extend that leg up, push it away, breathe in and out, in and out, taking it all the way back down. Okay, let's try the other leg. Lifting up your left leg, placing it along your thigh, either above or below your knee. Start to bring your fingers up through the midline of your body, taking your left hand behind your right, squeezing out the space behind your head. Again, take a couple of nice, strong, deep breaths here. Then let's release down that left hand, turning your left leg, keep the knees in together. And then as we gently start to work a little of a back bend, a little bit of a quad stretch. And gently drawing it back. Placing the foot halfway down your thigh, pressing your hips back. Maybe halfway is enough today. Maybe you're taking your hands into your heart, going a little bit deeper. Maybe you're taking your hands to the floor, curling your toes around your triceps. And as we look forwards, we can maybe tip the back foot and bring it off the floor. And then carefully bring it back on up. We'll take the arms up and above your head, extend that leg away. Deep breath in and out, in and out. Alright, hands back in at your heart. Let's take the feet from first. Now I'm going to bring the body down towards the earth. Okay, if your knees are not going to really appreciate this, please come down to the earth a different way. Okay, that would be fine. Deep breath in, come up into your toes. As you breathe out, we're lowering the knees, lowering into the knees. Okay, now I'm just going to touch on crow posture before we finish. Okay, again, remember with this position, you don't have actually had to complete it to get the benefits from it. Okay, so I'm placing my hands ahead of my body. I'm bending the elbows a little bit, and then bringing the knees to perch on the inside of the arms. Looking forwards, and then gently, if you can, starting to find a little balance where you can bring the feet up off the ground. And breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. But even if you just go towards this position today, and you're just bringing your knees to squeeze onto your arms, you're still getting a really good lower back stretch. Okay, so like I always say, there's always some benefit to be had from everything that you're doing. Okay, once you've finished there, please come on down, have a sit. Okay, and I'm just going to go in underneath your legs and release out your back a little bit more. So if you can reach around, taking hold of your elbows, pull your belly back a little, drawing your head down. And take a few deep breaths here, in through nose, out through your nose. And then moving your body a little bit further onto your legs. Okay, now I'm going to give you an option here. I've got one more little posture I want to work in. I want to have a little look at the spine stretch forwards for your postural muscles. If you want to rest out, okay, you would prefer to take it just into a resting position. Stay with your knees bent and just relax your head downwards. Okay, that would be okay. If you would like to take your legs out a little bit straighter, I'm going to take my feet about as wide as my mat and draw my body up. So you want to be right up on top of your sit bones and roll back the shoulders. As you breathe in through your nose, nodding the chin. As you breathe out through your mouth, just gently drawing your body forwards. And it's not important how far forwards you come here. Breathing in at the bottom. And then breathing out. Engage your core and try and draw your body up. Using that core strength, pulling up underneath your ribs. Open your shoulders, open your collarbone, lengthen your spine. Breathing in, gently nod the chin. Breathing out, rounding your back a little, peeling your body away from an imaginary wall. Breathing in at the bottom, and then breathing out, pull up through the belly. Try and keep the core pulling up. Lift, 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 lift. Feel that central energy drawing you up. Shoulders open, collarbone open. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out. And as you come forwards, if you can, drawing the belly back. But that is really hard to do. Breathing in. As you come back up, breathing out. Drawing up, drawing up, drawing up. Lifting and rolling open the shoulders. We have one more here. Breathing in, drawing the chin down. And breathing out as we peel the body forwards. Breathing in at the bottom. And breathing out. Pull up through your core. Lifting, lifting, lifting. Opening back the shoulders, opening back the collarbone. Good. Alright, now finally I'm going to release out the neck. Okay, and we are complete today. So maybe we have a cross-legged position as we did from the beginning, but if that's not comfortable for you, please by all means have your legs out in front of you or any other position that's more suited for you at the moment. So I'm going to take my right fingers down to the floor as if you're testing the earth to see how firm it is, and then taking it over your left hand, find your ear and then draw your ear away from the fingers that are pushing into the ground. If you can, shut your eyes and just enjoy that stretch coming out and along the side of your neck. And then work your fingers to the back corner of your head and incline your head to the opposite side, a diagonal drawing over. And bring it back on up. Okay, swapping sides, fingers to the floor, take the hand up and over, sit your body up nice and tall. We tend to lose our power the second time around a little, so drawing the head over, feel the stretch, press gently with your fingers into the floor. Take your fingers to the back corner of your head and incline your head slightly across. And then gently releasing it all the way back down. Okay, now let's let the shoulders draw forwards, tucking the head in. As you breathe in, let's draw up nice and high. Breathing out, opening your arms back and down. Again, sweeping your arms forwards, tucking the head in. Breathing in as you draw up, taking your gaze straight ahead. Breathing out, opening, letting your shoulders release on down. One more time, swish the shoulders forwards. Breathing in. And then this time, breathing out, come down to your crown. Come to your third eye. Come to your throat. And we can stop in at our hearts. Okay. Bowing to each other. Honouring our light. Honouring our practice. Okay. Very well done, everybody, tonight. Okay. It's a little bit of everything in there. Hopefully you feel the body's opened up a little bit. Like we say, when front and back of the body work, okay? When we're going backwards, we're opening up to the future. When we close the body forwards, we're forgiving the past, okay? So maybe reflect upon that, okay, after your practice today, okay? Very, very well done. Okay, I'm going to take it off mute. If anybody wants to say anything, if anybody wants me to tell me anything, okay, that's the time to do that now, okay?